now listening to INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You're watching another episode of INCRadio, United Kingdom Satellite Studio, Substation Wales, and I'm one of your hosts for today. My name is Isabella Dalumpinas from the local congregation of Newport, Wales, District of Britain North. And joining me today is...
Hi, everybody tuning in today. I'm Elora Dalumpinas, also from the local congregation of Newport, Wales, District of Britain North.
So I know you haven't seen Sister Laura in a long time.
Hello.
It's usually
I've been working behind the scenes.
me and Ivan hosting, and we usually have guests, but today we have...
Hello, I'm
Sister
here.
Laura. Please give her a nice warm welcome back.
I'm not that gone. I've been working behind the scenes, everybody.
But anyway, it's nice of you to join me here today.
It's nice to be here again.
Anyway, so we're just gonna go through our quick time check. So it is currently 4:03 in the afternoon here in United Kingdom. So I know you're usually thinking it's probably 5, right? But it's actually 4 o'clock now because we have finished daylight savings. So we actually gained an hour back. So definitely you would have noticed that when you've gone to sleep, woken up. But anyway, we'll talk about that in our topic discussion later. So it's currently 4 o'clock, 4:03 in the afternoon here in United Kingdom. And it is currently 12:03 in the morning there in the Philippines. I believe it is 27th of October then, which is a Monday. So just we're just going to encourage our viewers to continue doing their shoutouts for
the challenge that we're doing. So if you put a live chat down with your hashtag local congregation in the comment section, including your duty, that is counted, and we read your comments, by the way. So if you have if you have shoutouts or anything to add to the topic discussion or greetings, drop them down in the live chat and we will read it.
We'll try to read it as much as possible.
Yeah, like right now, I think it's absolutely
There's a lot of comments already, which is really nice to see so many
absolutely
brethren
pouring in. Yeah, it's quite it's a good thing. It's nice to see so many brethren like
joining and tuning us today.
tuning in today.
But anyway, so yeah, we are on our topic discussion. So as we've mentioned,
the daylight savings has ended. So the clocks have gone back. The evenings are darker and the mornings are slower. I don't like the dark and the cold, but it's just the time of the year.
Yeah, it is that time of the year now. Yeah.
So although the clocks change every year, it feels like everything's shifting again. Maybe not just the time, but maybe it's us trying to adjust, like in general.
Yeah, in general.
So with that said, how do we deal with this change and what does it do to our everyday, our rhythm? So
yeah, I feel like because of the daylight savings, like I think people think it's not that big of a change, but in
I feel jealous that people don't have like their clocks are so consistent.
It's just the same, right? Because they don't ever have the time change, so it's just still the same time for everybody else. Except countries that do daylight savings.
Because we're in the northern hemisphere, that's why.
Yeah. So I think I don't find it as a big change, but it's still a change that you can definitely see, and it's definitely it affects daily life because the first thing you notice, right, when the daylight savings time ends is the clocks in your house. If you don't have digital clocks and you still got the ones with the moving hands, it's still
analog clocks. Yeah.
It's still just an hour forward. So then you have to move the hour back.
Yeah, I know. I woke up today and I'm like, there's already I'm like, I haven't done the things I need to do today, like because it was an hour, but it turns out it was just like the clocks were just wrong, and I was like stressed for no reason.
Yeah, because I'm used to I usually wake up every day for work at 7 o'clock. So on a Sunday, even though I want as much as possible, I want to sleep in. My body just says no to sleeping in, and I just wake up at 7 o'clock naturally now. So then I woke up and thinking, wow, I had a really nice sleep today. And then I checked the time, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, which is it was very odd. And then I remembered everybody was saying, "Oh yeah, don't forget, guys, you need to change your clocks like before on this Sunday because daylight savings is ending." I was like, right, right, okay,
Oh, it's
that
that
makes
time of the
sense.
year again.
Because like whenever that changes, don't you feel like I don't know if it's just me or if other people are having the same like phenomenon.
Like it's like a different, like what you call it, it's like a marker. So
Yeah.
you know when the clocks go back, like do you see it like a reset or just like another reminder of the year's ending? Because personally for me, it's like as soon
Mm.
as the daylight savings ends, it's like we're here in October months, like October, November, December. Like
Yeah.
okay, when I was in uni, like those months were absolutely stressful.
Mhm.
Like I was, like that's where all the deadlines in are in. But I think when I'm working now, like it's around that time where everything starts slowing down because all of the people are like on
Yeah.
holiday or leaving. It's like
Mhm.
it's just it starts to like wind down the year. That's what I feel. What about you?
I don't know. I hope other people like are like I hope people can enlighten us on like what they feel about when the clocks go back or what's your thoughts on daylight savings ending. Because
Yeah,
like personally for me it's the same as you. I don't know if it's just me or if everybody else is feeling the same type of way, but whenever the clocks like the daylight savings and it's like wow we're really there, it's almost the end of the year. Like you said, it's just another like it's just a big marker that says oh it's winter, it's like gonna be winter soon. And then new year, like it's like the new year is gonna hit fairly soon as well, like December. We already finished September and it's just like my eyes blinked and I missed the whole thing.
there's like a sister that says, Sister Marivic Lazarte.
Yeah.
I had to check and change all my watch and clock this morning an hour backward. Yeah,
Oh
gotta
yeah.
manually do
You
everything.
have to manually change it all because in our house it's still all of the clocks are still showing 5 o'clock.
I remember when I used to live in Bristol, like when you had different savings, I literally did not move my clock at all.
you
So
just
so
you
my
just take the
clock,
hour
yeah,
off.
I just take the hour off. See, oh that's bad. Like don't listen to me by the way. Like
You
I'm
should
like
probably change it because it's very
yeah,
important
I
that
don't
the
I don't
time's
I don't live
accurate.
there anymore. But so like the clock is still literally like an hour back. I'm like
Yeah,
yeah
yeah.
yes, that was fine.
Because I feel like the same. Like sometimes if it's just in your own room anyway, because you have a digital clock on your watches now and on your phones or
Mhm.
on your devices even, it just automatically changes the time. So sometimes if you have like a clock that you have to manually change, you kind of just forget and just remember I probably just take the hour off, and then you look at it, it's like 5 o'clock, no it's 4 o'clock because it's October now. But
Yeah,
you
like the
probably
show.
change it for best practice and habit. You should
Like yeah.
always change the hour on it to accurately reflect the time.
Yeah, like you could see like when on the show actually like on our banner it's like 4 p.m. GMT
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Gotta get used to that again.
Yeah, so I know like it's already like at the time of the year where everybody's having to adjust to the daylight savings. But I feel like it's not that much to adjust apart from it just feels like it's darker in the morning now and darker in the evenings.
Maybe for like us, like it's like yes, fine. But then people who work in healthcare, and then they're
Yeah.
always like they're doing nights, like they like working that
Mm-mm.
extra hour.
Oh
I
yeah,
did remember
that's
somebody
right.
commented on that, like somebody had that comment to me, like one
Yeah.
of the people, the sisters I know that like
Mm.
work in healthcare. They said that, and I was like, you know what, that's
I
rough.
didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
So wait, if you're doing a night shift, you kind of just work the extra hour.
I think they get paid more.
Wow.
I'm not sure though. Somebody who works in healthcare, please confirm how that works.
I'm really curious now because I forgot about that. All the other people working night shifts. Of course, when the hour hits, that's something definitely like that really affects you like in person because you're in it. So wow, okay, I never thought about it like that.
So
But
like on the topic of like shifts and routines and
mm,
that stuff, when the evenings and mornings like get darker, so what habits or routines change for you generally?
um, I feel like not much changes. It's kind of the same, apart from because it is like the mornings are darker. I struggle
Like what to get up?
to get out of bed because by the time I'd wake up at like 7 to go start getting ready for work, it's like still really dark, and obviously it's really really cold now. So it's a what was it? It's really cold. So it's really a struggle to get out of my comfortable duvet. It's that's I think the one thing that really changes in my routine. It's just hyping myself up to get ready for work. But otherwise, I'm not sure if everybody's feeling the same. Like, do you have the same thing or
I mean,
no?
I'm always like, I'm not a morning person, so I struggle to get up every morning.
All right, okay, okay. I see,
Okay.
I see.
But like, yeah, I think the only thing I don't like about like well, there's positives with daylight savings time. I mean, there
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
the ending of daylight savings time. Like but I'm not sure like about how the actual like how actually like the whole logistics of it, the whole
Yeah,
time
I
thing.
think that's a whole completely separate like big topic about the stuff going on.
But it's like for me, you know, when you come into the office, it's
Yeah.
dark, and then you leave the office is dark too. It's just not. It's like
Mm.
I just like it's just not something I like to do because like I don't like commuting in the dark and it's cold.
Oh, that's true.
But it's not super cold like all days. Like I think in October
It's not
it's
that
not
cold
that cold
yet,
yet. It is
but
getting there, like
it
to the
is
point where like I'm like okay, I actually have to wear a coat when I'm walking.
but it is like the same thing as we were talking about like in the previous shows where it was preparing for the cold weather. Like do you ever, like in the mornings and in like autumn it's like really cold, and then it tapers off, the cold tapers off during like the midday, and then it gets really
It
cold in
gets
the
sunny in
evenings.
the afternoon, and then like in the evening it's like bye.
It's like really cold then in the evening, so then yeah, that's a
But like that's funny. We've been living in like Wales for like years. It's like we should be used to it at this point.
No, I'm not used to it. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I prefer the cold more though here in
Why,
Wales.
why do you prefer the cold more than like the
I don't know. Summers in UK is just I've mentioned this in previous shows before. Like summers in general, it's just the weather itself is just I don't know how to say it, but it's just not a big fan. It's just really uncomfortable in all aspects, just the weather. But yeah, I prefer cold because at least I can just put something on if I was cold.
it's like I was gonna say something actually. My train of thought completely derailed.
It'll come back. So like in the topic of adjusting to changes, so we've already mentioned
Oh
daylight
yeah.
savings.
I feel like I don't go outside as much because of like of how dark it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's like I think after work, like, usually me after work, I go have a walk around like because the area of my work is quite beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like by the water. So like I'm like ooh, like I'll have a nice walk there.
Mhm.
It's quite sunny. It's really nice. Even if it's a bit cold, it's sunny. But now it's like if I try it's getting to the point where I've tried to do that, like there's no sun, so it's like it's not as like it'll still be pretty, because like you see the lights like reflecting on the
Yeah,
water,
yeah.
so it's still pretty, but like it's not like in terms of having a walk, it's not as like favorable to me. It's not my preference.
It's cold, it's darker.
but
It's just one of those things.
but I do know a lot of people that like having like walks in the cold.
Yeah,
That's just
that's
their
just their
preference.
preference. Yeah. So like that's one change that you have to adjust. So you kind of just don't. Yeah, I mean to be fair, because it is darker and colder, you're less likely. Well, you prefer staying indoors more because you'd rather not be out in the cold. So that's one thing that really changes.
Yeah, for me.
When daylight savings hits, and then the burr months are finally really really here, and then autumn is like almost at its peak because we're almost gonna be November soon, and that's definitely like almost the start of winter.
June and Jenny World says, as a nurse, I am glad I got to sleep an hour more. That's true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like some people would just take that as their break then during the night shift. They just take that break. And then obviously, like when you have that break and then the clock moves backward, it's like, you got an extra hour of
Got an extra hour. Yeah.
break. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, so like in the topic of adjusting to change, what's something have you had anything that was like something that recently changed your life? Like it doesn't have to be big, but was it is like a small change that ended up affecting you more than you expected?
Okay, sorry, I was reading like the comments. We have loads coming in right now. On the topic of recent changes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. Like there's not a huge like development that's been happening so far. Like as like I said, like like it's this time of the year where it like starts slowing down for like work.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
But I guess they did actually like start trusting me with like, because I'm quite new at my workplace, so like I'm still onboarding, so they haven't really given me like like the super serious work yet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I've been assigned to like we've recently like kicked off like a new project, and I've been assigned to basically help with the calculations for that. I work as a structural engineer in like in an engineering consultancy. I'm like as a graduate, so they don't really like give you super hard stuff like in the
That's true.
beginning, and then like they give you
I mean, yeah, because you're like,
you're fresh.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fresh.
It's to get you like used to like the overall work like culture, like how they do work in their
I think the most
company.
I think when you actually get a job, it's literally like what do you call it, learning actually how to learn, like, how to work, because it's so different from like literally studying.
Yeah.
Because in uni you're like, what do you call it, you're all kind of equal. But in the workplace you have to like, you have managers, and it's like
That's
quite
true.
different, like, but also like you have to manage your own time. But anyway, I'm getting kind of like I'm getting like, what you call it, sidetracked about the like about my work. But it is, yes, now that they've been giving me like, I've been on that project, they've actually like given me like opportunities to go visit the site.
Oh
And
yeah.
the site is a place that I always go to.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
but like since like we are actually working on like that
You're
building.
visiting during work.
Yeah. And you're like, and then I see like, it's like, oh, this shiny, like this shiny glittery place is like, it has like, they do stuff in behind the scenes to operate it. So now
Yeah.
they got me like going into like the actual office and like the service corridors and that kind of stuff.
Oh,
It's quite
that's stuff that
crazy.
we don't see.
Yeah, the stuff that the shop goers, the shop goers
Stuff
don't see.
I don't see.
Stuff that nobody sees in the public, but it's like, oh, like I'm in like a really dusty place.
Oh.
Like service corridors, like
I did like if you
like when you're all the lighting. Okay, so
Yeah.
people don't know what I'm talking about. All the lighting, and then the ventilation and
like
all
the
the
hidden corridors.
yeah, the heat and cooling, they all have like a place to go to. And if people need to repair it, they have like they have a place that to go to at the back.
Yeah.
So like people don't see, because it's just not pretty.
So how were you like adjusting? Like how are you coping with that then?
I think I'm literally just learning on the job now. Like the things that are completely like, what do you call it, so difficult for me in uni.
Yeah.
Like I cannot like, straight up, I'm structural engineer, and I think I stink at like structural engineering, because it was all theory.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
now that you're actually like, now that I'm actually seeing things like in person, it's like, oh, actually that makes sense, because instead of it being theoretical, it's
Yeah.
practical. And now it's like I feel like that actually increased my confidence a bit when in the workplace as well.
Oh, okay.
Plus, like the person I'm talking a lot. The
Okay.
person that I got assigned
It's
to.
something that affected is something supposed to be small, but it really affected you.
Yeah, it's not
more than you
it's like,
expected.
it's just, you think about it, it's literally just work. It's just a
Yeah.
project, and then but now it's like, actually like I'm not that hopeless. Because no, because I think for a long time, I think like when I was studying, I felt like I literally like struggled
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
learn. Like I think I learned slower than a normal person. Like when it comes to maths and stuff and calculations, like
okay.
I was it was really difficult for me. But now that I'm actually like applying the things that I'm learning, I'm actually applying it immediately to work. It's like I realized, I actually just like needed a different like way to look at it, and then like a different way
or
to learn it.
different environment.
And I completely like increase my confidence. Plus, because my
Oh.
senior is quite like helpful as well
Yeah.
when it comes to teaching me concepts. Like I'm asking, oh, is this right? And then like she's like, yeah, like it's because of this and this and that. That's why like that calculation is like that.
Right.
So yeah, that I'm actually enjoying my work now.
That didn't seem like it was something small.
It's not. I don't know. It's not like I mean, what counts as what any type of change, honestly.
Yeah.
Like any type of change, honestly, is not that small to me.
Oh,
Because like
so
I'm not somebody who likes like change at all. Like if it works and then like I'm comfortable, it's like, yeah, it's okay. But now it's like,
any change is a big change to you, nothing small.
yeah,
Oh, I see.
because I have to
Okay.
plan like my whole day. I'm not. I have to plan like my whole day. If 1 hour changes as well, like it's like
Mhm.
it's like, oh, I have to adjust my whole schedule. But that's just like my own, like that's just my own like viewpoint about like things changing. So
Yeah, yeah.
okay, I've talked a lot about myself.
Oh
Uh,
no, now I have to talk a lot about myself
no, I mean,
too.
no pressure,
Oh,
like
that definitely no
no pressure.
pressure.
Whatever you feel like sharing, share it. But you don't,
uh,
no
nah,
pressure.
it's okay. I'll talk about something small that recently changed something in my life that affected me more than I expected. So I think this is pretty small, but I got a promotion at work. So for me, that's like a not that big of a change because I still doing the same thing I'm doing. It's just I got a lot more responsibilities on top, which is good. It's good. I feel like it opens me up to like new avenues. I get more experience on a lot of stuff that I never had experience on before because now currently one of my new responsibilities is a um training
Mhm.
because I'm technically a senior now. So I
Yay!
yeah, technically I
You're
can't
you're
believe it, but I
you're
actually have worked there for X amount of years. I can't.
you know what? You're a higher up. It's funny.
Yeah, so I am actually like quite knowledgeable in my job role now to the point where I actually am confident that I can train someone who's starting fresh and new.
Mhm.
So currently like I'm training someone I'm training a new starter at work, and that's one of the new responsibilities that I've had to take on. It's like it's not that big of a change. I find it's quite a small change. It just means that I've added like a um it does end up affecting me more than I expected because it's even though it just seems super small on paper,
Mhm.
it's actually really there's a lot more stuff that I have to be doing on top of having to train someone. I'm
Mhm.
having to I don't know if everybody feels the same by the way, but don't you ever feel like whenever you're just doing something that you've been doing for ages and then suddenly you have the something new gets added and then you completely
See,
rewire
that's what I'm saying.
everything.
Like it's like you're so used to it, and then like something new, and you're like, oh, I have to adjust like my whole plans and my
Yeah.
routines and
So
everything.
there's loads of adjustments going on, but it's not too bad. I'd like to say it's not too bad. So currently I'm training someone and on top of training someone, I'm also editing our knowledge, our documentation. So there used to be other staff members that did it, but they've all moved on to like better positions. So I'm currently the one of the only people now just updating the documentation for a lot of stuff. So on top of everything I'm doing, there's that and then training. And then now my supervisors and my line managers are free to message me throughout the day to like ask me to do other stuff and extra work. So yeah, it's kind of affected me more than I really expected. I didn't think like a change like that would really do it, but it did. And I'm adjusting. I like to say I'm adjusting.
And it
Yeah.
also helps as well. Like
It does help though because I'm currently like it's opening up like I've said loads of new avenues for me now that I've got more experience training someone. I'm able to say like maybe as part of like my career progression I've was able to come like I was confidently able to train someone. I was able to update like the documentation for our systems, and I was able to like do my effectively manage my time. I could say so much stuff. So because I've been given like more opportunities to basically learn more and do more on the job. So it is yeah, like it is a small change on paper, but it really affected me more than I expected. But in a good way. I'd like to say it's affected me in a good way. So yeah.
then you
Um
get kind of like the viewpoint of your supervisors. Like you're like,
yeah, yeah, I do get their
and
viewpoint
then now
now.
you're like, I understand. I understand now.
They include me in so much like discussions now as well. So that was like the biggest change that I've had to adjust to is having to speak to my supervisors on a lot of opinions more now. So yeah,
When you get trusted with I think more stuff, it's like it kind of like what you call it. It's like an upward.
you can only go up from here. There's like that's the career progression.
Really.
Yeah. I like to say that's how I view career progression. There's only up from here. So
I
there's
mean, yeah, if you're basically like as very, very new and fresh, I mean,
yeah.
you're there to learn in the first place
Mhm.
because they got people training you anyway.
Yeah.
So like yeah, like you said, it is going up because that's what I feel on my part as
Yeah,
well.
because you start off small. Like I started off small. I started as an apprentice, finished my apprenticeship, and then now I work full time. Then after full time, I've moved up through my roles, and then it's just upwards from there. You know.
But it's funny because like when you think about it, like all of the people that are like your
Mhm.
all of your seniors literally were at where you are in the beginning as well.
Yeah.
And now like then you realize, oh, actually, yeah, because you see like you're mentoring somebody right now, even though in
Yeah.
the beginning you were literally the person
I
being
was being
mentored.
mentored. So
So
yeah, it's like I said, it's opened up a lot of new avenues. It's opened up my worldview and a lot of stuff. I see things in a way a supervisor or in someone in a more managerial or management position would.
you see like a lot more of like what do you call it? This like the system of your company and the team,
Yeah,
right? It's like, oh,
you get included in a lot more stuff.
and then you're
now.
like, okay, and I understand now why maybe they make the decision kind of stuff.
Yeah, so that's one change I've had to adjust. So now everybody knows. And yeah, so when in terms of change, when things shift around, like as we mentioned, like the time changes, your work changes, your plans change. Like does it do you ever know when you finally adjusted? Do you have like a certain like marker, or do you just intuitively know? Do you think?
Hang on, I'm
I'm
reminiscing.
I'm throwing it out there now.
I'm reminiscing on like my whole year,
Yeah, yeah,
like I feel like
yeah.
I feel like at the end of like I was like I'm like reflecting on it now. I feel
Mhm.
like when I'm thinking about just like everything that's happened so far in like this year or just my life in general, I feel like you never really like what you call it. It's like okay,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Let's make this metaphorical, but it's
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
it's hard to
I'll give
explain.
you some time. I'll give you some time.
It's like I don't like giving. Okay, this is like so completely like out of the nowhere, but it's going to make sense. Hear me out. Okay. When you're like doing public speaking,
Mm-hmm.
like even now, I still get nervous going on camera, but
Yeah, yeah.
like, but I think, but the whole point is like, even though you're always nervous, you just get used to being nervous.
Oh, okay.
So like,
Right.
it doesn't really go away. The like your nerves.
Yeah.
You're just more used to holding it. So that's what I feel like as well when I get change. It's like I don't like it when change happens because like I'm so used to like uh, the other thing that I've been doing, but
Mm.
it happens, it shows up. Like that's just like life is quite unpredictable.
Yeah.
Life is quite unpredictable. Something that you never expected will completely like come in and like just completely like you turn your whole world over
Yeah. I get. I
from
get.
experience. And then like you don't I don't really feel like what do you call it?
You don't. So
Yeah, I don't
you
really
don't have like a marker to know that you've
you've adjusted
adjusted.
because but it's more like you build some sort of resiliency to like
Okay.
every time that the change happens, that like even though it comes, it's like okay, like this is fine, like I survived last time. Like, no, but you know what I'm talking about, right? And I don't know, like I
Yeah.
know a lot of like people watching the show right now will probably understand what I'm saying. Like it's
Yeah.
like
No, I get what you're
the
on about.
worst is never the worst.
Especially the resiliency bit. Yeah, like you mentioned, I think for a lot of people, they don't really have that sense where they've adjusted. Maybe you could get that if you did a lot more introspection into yourself, like where you're actively being like self-awarely reviewing like what's going on. But most of the time, like it's just you just kind of intuitively know.
Yeah,
Like
it's like you get like what you call it because
you can't say there is a marker, but it's like you just intuitively know that, oh yeah, I'm kind of used to this now.
but there is like a marker like that I do feel like when there's something that's happening in my life, and then it's like like something comes in your life and it completely changes like
Mm,
your life,
mm.
or it says like the question says when things shift, time, work, plans, but in general, when things happen in life, it's like you're there because like God is putting you in like
Yeah.
that place because that's the time you're supposed to be there.
You're meant to be there.
You're meant to be there. And then like when you're going through it, you don't really quite understand it.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
at the end of it, you're like what do you call it? Like I completely understand now. Like I understand what he's trying to teach me.
Yeah. So I get what you're on about. So like you're always in the right place where you have to be every single time.
Like what about you? Like do you have like something that's like that? Like
Yeah, like what I've said, like personally for me, I don't really do much like introspection in terms of like how I would know if I finally adjusted.
I think you do, but like I think the way you look at the world is like
What do you mean?
because I'm like
What do you mean by that?
I overthink a lot.
Okay,
but
that's true. I don't really. Oh yeah, that's where we're different. Maybe it's a sibling thing, but the difference is she thinks like a lot.
I think
a
too
lot.
much. Like it's not good.
I think a little bit less. I don't. I don't like to overthink a lot of things.
But that's not a bad thing, isn't it?
No,
Like
none
sometimes
of it is
yeah.
bad. It's just how we really are. So I think people who overthink have some like pros
Cons.
there's pros and cons to everything. So yeah, it's just we're just different in that way, and I accept that. It's okay. So like yeah, I think personally I wouldn't like I don't really think about I don't really personally feel like I know I've adjusted. It's just or like I've come to like a eureka moment where
Is it just like you take it as it comes?
like I've finally gotten used to it. It's like it's more like you're going through the day and then you don't really notice like you're anxious you're about
Like
stuff anymore.
you take it as it comes basically.
Yeah, so like I just keep going and just like obviously adjusting to the change, but you don't I don't you for me if I really thought real hard about it, I would know that I've adjusted because I don't feel anxious about that change anymore. Like it doesn't like feel like it's something that's negatively affecting me anymore or is affecting me in some sort of way. So it's just you kind of just like you just have it's just there then like it's it's merged itself into like my routine.
Integrated itself
Yeah.
into my routine.
There
We're
we
gonna
go.
use fancy words.
Yeah, so it's integrated itself there now. So it's not much to think about anymore. You just do. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it. It's not really a eureka moment. It just
It's like
happens.
an acceptance basically.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Oh, it's that I have to do that now. Okay.
I mean like you are where you are in life because
Yeah.
you know like
God put you there in the first place.
God's perfect timing.
Yeah.
So like I mean that's nice. Like you're not overthinking like I am. Like you're like I mean
No, but I would wish I thought a little bit more sometimes. But
it's not
okay.
It's not bad because like taking it as it comes is quite like
part of like I mean some people like adjust to change like that. They just take it as it goes.
Yeah.
But like obviously it's not like, going with the flow, but it's more like they acknowledge it's there.
change that they acknowledge the change is inevitable.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
acknowledge it's there and then you have to actually accept that you have to do that change and then you go with like you go with the change then. It's not like you just whatever kind of vibe, but it's more like it's there and you have to do it, so you do it.
That's true. I will hope like I am learning like to be a bit more like that.
Yeah, and I'm learning to think a little bit more like you. So it's okay.
No.
I've learned so much about you today.
Acting like that. Acting like that.
Yeah, but I hope everybody's learned something, at least a little bit from the topics that we talked about. Like,
And then,
just
yeah.
it would change,
Or like like it like
or maybe it opened up
it
your worldview. To
resonated
other-
with like people that because it is like
change happens.
change happens. It is quite unpredictable life, and sometimes you go through things that are quite difficult. But at the end of the day, like it's for our good.
Yeah,
Like
God will never
give you anything that you can't handle.
do.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
that was good. I like that.
that's the
topic.
thing that like I like that my mom tells
Yeah.
me, and then like that I share to everyone else too.
Yeah.
Because like we just like, we need reminders sometimes that that is like
Sometimes, yeah.
that is like it is for our own good.
Mhm.
Okay. So before that, like we
We're
should
just gonna
read.
read a few YouTube comments before we go. I know our topic discussion was quite long today, actually. But it was. I find it was very good. I'm hoping that it resonated somewhat what I've said to everybody. We're just gonna read a few shout outs. I don't know.
I've
There's
been
so
watching I've been
many.
watching the chat quite intently, and it's like it's
Alright,
so many
I'm
facts.
gonna scroll all the way up and see. I'll just read three. Let's see. I have a shout out from Alabasco from hashtag Camberwell and hashtag Deaconess. I have a shout out from Magdalena Rigor. Happy viewing. From hashtag Battersea, hashtag Deaconess Secretary. And lastly, we've got hashtag readings to all the brethren. Hashtag choir, hashtag Milton Keynes, GWS from John Abarientos. Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. I think we should go to the station break.
Okay.
Okay, so we will be having our station break where we will be playing a CMV Christian music video titled Still Blessed by God, which is performed by the Brethren of United Kingdom. So stay tuned and we will be right back.
There are moments in your life when you stumble in the dark, when you're struggling to make it through the night. So you close your eyes and pray, and to God you humbly say, I am here, please draw near, show me the way. And you look up to a glimmering night sky, and you smile at the light of the stars. What you feel in the air, what's been there all around you, God's love. You're still blessed by God. And so forth you walk with a spring in your step as you wait for the dawning of day. You fear no shadows that lurk in the dusk, for God's love will light the way. And you look up to a glimmering night sky, and you smile at the light of the stars. What you feel in the air, what's been there all around you, God's love is still blessed by God. King God's words ever close to your heart. Don't let go. Hold on, fight the good fight. No matter the darkness that covers the night, we have God's light. You look up to a glimmering night sky. You will smile at the light of the stars. You will feel it in the air, everywhere, all around you, God's love. You're still blessed by God. To a glimmering night sky, you will smile at the light of the stars. You will feel it in the air, everywhere, all around you, God's love. You're still blessed by God.
Okay, welcome back to our show. You're still with us on INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio, and we will be reading a few YouTube comments before we go into our CFO in action.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to use your phone to read the comments. By the way,
Hang
my
on.
my device just ran out of charge and I forgot to charge it. So let's see here. Let's see. I haven't seen. I'll go. I've got a shout out from Enrico Arese. Please remember to click like and share. From hashtag Heathrow, hashtag Deacons, hashtag Bookload, hashtag Scan. Yeah, and we have another shout out from Laika Kayaban, hashtag Wimbledon, hashtag choir. A shout out from Loida Santos, hashtag Turkey, hashtag choir. And who else?
Were you going down or up?
I was going up.
Okay, I'll go up. Okay. Shout out from Rose Manalo, happy viewing, hashtag Torquay. From John Abarientos. So sorry if I completely destroyed your name. Greetings po from Milton Keynes. Bettina Rosierna Matera. Happy viewing, brethren, from Heathrow Choir. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's the Bettina. Yeah, okay. Angel E. Kaba. Happy viewing po from Heathrow, and she's also a choir member. Uh, Happy viewing to everyone from the locale of Reading, Britain South. CWS hashtag CWS Choir hashtag Reading Secretary. From Samuel Katindig. From Dan Reb Kabinbin. Happy viewing everyone from the local of Reading. A lot of brethren like from tuning in from Reading, Britain
Yeah.
South. That's
Really nice to see you, brother from Reading.
brother Jose Socao Jr. Greetings to all brethren who are watching from Norwich, Waton, Head Deacon, CFO, CWS, TSB. Greetings to all brethren who are watching. Okay.
I'll read a few more just before we go. We've got one from Keisha, Austria, Norwich, hashtag choir and secretary. We have one from Aurora, Santiago. Happy viewing from Battersea, choir member. We have one from Abigail Padaran, Battersea. Shout out to Brother Romeo E. Santos in the locale of Central London, Britain South. Let's see here. We've got a shout out from Sarah Salenga, Royal Greenwich, GWS, hashtag Deaconess. Last one. It'll be we've got from Evelyn Peralta. Greetings to all brethren from hashtag Britain South, from Romford, Southend, hashtag Head Deacon, Deaconess, Finance, Choirs, CFO, Christian Family Organization, and CWS, Children's Worship Service.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on to our CFO in action, where we highlight activities that have been happening around the 3 different districts: Britain South, Britain North, and Ireland.
Okay, so for our first CFO in action activity, we have the District Unity Games bowling activity from the District of Britain South. So once the video plays, you'll be able to see all the lovely faces of the brethren who participated in that activity. So I believe all the brethren from all over the local congregations and group worship services all over Britain South, the District of Britain South, all gathered together in one area in a bowling alley, and they all had this activity where they did a brotherly competition. So I believe they separated it in organizations. So there was a category for Binhi,
Which is like 17.
their brethren who are
17
17 years
below.
and below. We had a category for the Kadiwa brethren, which was their members of the
18
church who are 18 years and
unmarried.
above and who are unmarried. And we had a category for the Buklod, which are the married members of the church. So I believe they had winners for each category, and I think they had an overall local congregation winner. So you can see on the videos there, they're all very happy, and they're all so excited to be there.
I mean,
I mean,
look,
for
when I
me-
hit things, even if I hit one, even if it's one pin, I celebrate.
Yeah.
Okay, like, that's how it works.
yeah, you don't know this, but me and Elora are not that very good at bowling.
No,
so
no, don't say that.
any pins that have been hit by the bowling ball is counted as a win for me.
I think it's the ball and it's the see, I don't even know what's called the lane.
the lane, yeah,
It's definitely not me.
yeah, because I personally I can't like bowl to save my life. So even if I strike one pin, that's good for me, because as long as it's not going in the gutter. But yeah, so we'll just do like a quick shout out to the overall local congregation winner, which was Heathrow, who they overall scored like 1,680 points, which is congratulations, the local congregation of Heathrow. Yay! That's
Congratulations to
actually so
everybody.
many points. I'm not going to. Wow!
Points that I'll never see.
That's actually such a big number. And so we're just gonna do a quick shout out for all the winners for the different categories of the CFO, Christian Family Organization. So the winner from the Binhi category was John Edward Visitation from the local congregation of Bournemouth. From the category of Kadiwas, we had Elijah Kajugal from the local congregation of Battersea. And for the bookload category, we had Enrico Manalili from the local congregation of Hertfordshire. So big round of applause to everybody who participated and also won. You can see people, all the
Congratulations.
brethren, showcasing their very, very good bowling skills.
But like the real prize is like
the brotherly,
the brotherly love.
unity. Yeah, so
It's nice to see people that like because we all live in a distance, but every time
Mhm.
we got gather together for activities like this, like I'm remembering our own unity games. Like it's just nice
Yeah.
to see people
Yeah,
like you haven't
of
seen in a
course.
while.
So yeah, I think it's very nice for having activities like that because we just hang out with everybody. You get to meet new brethren that you've not met before,
And it's a nice break as well
nice
from like
break.
work.
I believe they would have done this on a weekend, so it's very nice that like everybody was there and gathered together and all enjoying their time.
Okay, now for our next activity, we have an activity from Britain North. The local congregation of Cardiff, Wales, held a Sing for a Cause activity in a care center in Penarth. So as you can see in the video, the brothers and the sisters have prepared musical performances for the elderly and the care workers of the care center. Activities like this provide like entertainment for the elderly and to show appreciation to the care workers. So I remember our own like
Mhm.
Sing for a Cause. It was quite nice to be able to sing to like to the elderly in like the
Yeah.
care homes, because like especially like the songs that are like that they were like, quite familiar with that are really old.
Yeah.
But then like singing it again, it's quite to them. It was like they said it was quite nostalgic, and it was it's like it's just nice to be able to do something like that for them.
Yeah, yeah,
And also it's quite good, like it's a good way to share our faith
yeah. Mm.
with the people, other people.
Yeah, because as it says, like INC giving, it's like we're giving back to our community. So
And even if it's like not give like material, like giving
Yeah.
joy is also giving.
yeah, that's still something, So it's very nice to see like our brethren from the local congregation of Cardiff gathering together to conduct that activity. 'Cause, it's a very nice, much needed break, especially for the elderly and the care workers, and also it's a way to show our appreciation for them, as mentioned by Laura. So I think that's it for our YouTube, for our CFO in action. So I hope everybody was able to see district unity games bowling from District of Britain South and the Cardiff Wales Sing for Cause from the District of Britain North. So we're just gonna actually go through a few comments before we do our ways to connect. So we'll start from the bottom this time. So I'll just read whoever I see. So we've got we got we got a shout out from Michael Malabuyok. Happy viewing from Swindon. Swindon. Head Deacon. We have a shout out from Marivic Lazarte. Shout out to Katas Rustia and family. A shout out from Lana Domingo. Greetings to all the brethren. Happy viewing from #Norwich, #Watton, #Choir. And let's see. I'm gonna go scroll up a little bit further. So we've got shout out from Romar Abulon. Happy viewing from #Norwich, Choir and Kadiwa. What else? We've got a shout out from Eileen Casilao. Happy viewing po, beloved brethren. #North, #Deaconess. Okay, I'll give you a few to shout out. If you scroll up a little bit, because I've been scrolling down and up.
Edna Buhalo, greetings to all Battersea Finance.
Mhm.
Antonia Hobley from Colchester, who Deaconess. Marilu Bellino,
Yeah.
greetings from Stratford. #LOS. Ooh. I'm trying to see if like from Liwao Kunanan, shout out North London Deaconess Secretaries. From Isabhay Kabuso, happy viewing po from the local of Norwich, Watton Choir Secretary CFO. Kyla Isabel, happy viewing brethren, greetings from Plymouth Choir CWS. Okay.
Okay. I think that should be it. So we're just gonna go through ways to connect as usual. You can tune in to INC Radio via our website www.iglesianicristo.net/INC Radio. You can also catch us live on YouTube, INC Radio DZEM 954. And this is the one where we have the live chat features. If you ever wanted to drop your comments, your shout outs, your greetings to anybody from anywhere in the world, you can do so via YouTube. And you can also watch us live on our INC Radio applications that you can download via iOS and Android.
Okay, so for our shout outs, I would like to shout out like my family, like my brother. He's not here, but I know he's there watching.
In spirit.
Uh, but my to my family, to sister Wang and brother Nonilon Lucero,
Yeah.
Noni Lucero, uh, uh, to our resident minister, brother Jason Elumir and his family, and to like to all of the INC Radio crew in the entire UK. Those are my shout outs.
Oh, okay. Just quick shout outs from me. Just Laura's already mentioned my family. So big shout out to Brother Jason Alumir, our resident minister in the local congregation of Newport, Cardiff, Wales, and the group worship service of Bristol and Swansea. Big shout out to his family. Just another shout out to the Lucero family, the Desaya family, to the Laksamana family from the local congregation of Cardiff, Wales. Shout out to the Barron family. There we go. I've shouted you out twice now from the local congregation of Newport, Wales. And actually, just before we go, I'm just gonna do a quick promotion for our shows, which
Fit
is
and Melody every Monday and Thursday, not 5 p.m. now,
4
4
p.m.
4 p.m. GMT. I don't know the acronym. 4 p.m. GMT every Monday, Thursday. And then we are also having the rebranding of our show next week,
Mhm.
which will be called
Fit
and Faithful, focusing on physical activity, martial arts, and general fitness. So stay tuned for that, like brothers and sisters. We are and everybody tuning in. We are preparing for that rebranding, and also from myself, from
Me, Isabella.
and my family, and the District of Britain North and the United Kingdom Satellite Studio, we would like to greet our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Paul.
Okay. So yeah, before we end our program for today, we'd just like to give our acknowledgments first to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Aranio V. Manalo, our INC Media Productions and Section Chief, Brother Montreville Boy, our INC Radio Station Manager, Brother Wally Taray, our District Overseeing Minister in Britain South, Brother Harley Alcantara, our District Overseeing Minister in Britain North, Brother Romeo Anthony Pena, our District Overseeing Minister in Ireland, Brother Pepito Ecuesta, our District CFO Overseer, Brother Mark Fel Serrano, and just a big acknowledgement to our technical team in the main studio in the Philippines.
So once again, to once
Sorry,
again,
Dad.
to everybody tuning in, this is INC Radio United Kingdom Satellite Studio, and up next is INC Radio Italy North Satellite Studio. And thank you, everybody. Thank
We'll
you,
catch
everyone.
you in our rebranding next week. Bye bye.